of my Father, stand on the face of the ancients.
So the job's fucked basically. I noticed, I drove to Liverpool the other day and I noticed that there was a lot of white smoke coming out of the back of the van. It was at night and there were cars following me with the headlights on and I could notice the smoke much more. When I pulled over in Liverpool, there was a pool of water under the van. I lifted the bonnet up and there was water sat on top of where the injectors are, which is not a good sign. So I took it to the garage, tried to get some advice. The first thought was the head gasket, but they said no, your block's cracked. That's why it's pulling on the top of the injectors. So got a cracked block. Now priced up a block, talking 800 quid, sorry, 800 quid for a block. And I priced up an engine. A reconditioned engine is £2,000. So I've got to make some decisions now. If I replace the block, I'm putting a brand new block on an old engine. If I buy a reconned engine, it's £2,000. Or I buy a second-hand engine that's not reconditioned out of a lower mileage van and just take the risk and pop that in. Either way, it's fucking not on, is it? It's just shit. Man, after my last video, I actually made a really positive video. I've made some changes to the van. The eagle-eyed ones of you might be able to see it in the background. I made some changes to the back of the van and it's starting to look really good. I'm starting to be really happy with it. And I just posted on Facebook about the cracked block thing and people are saying, is it time for a new van, blah blah blah. And no, it's not time for a new van because this is my home and I actually genuinely love this van. So as I've said in previous videos, if your boiler breaks, you don't buy a new house, you buy a new boiler and you fix that and your house stays the same. So I'm using the same mentality. Even if it costs me £2,000, that's still cheaper than what I would have spent in rent over this year. In fact, just this in 2020, I'd have spent more than that on rent and stuff. So although it might be expensive and it might mean that I spend more money than the van might be worth. Well, obviously it's worth more than £2,000, but you know what I mean. Like there's a point where you wouldn't spend that much money, but I think that I just want to get it fixed. So now I've weighed up all the options. I'm still thinking of ideas, but in the meantime, I don't know where it's gone. I was recommended to use this instant head gasket repair. This thing's guaranteed or your money back. Shake, pour and go. Simple to use, just shake, pour and go. Anti-rust protection, money back guarantee, 99% success rate. Also seals cracked heads and cracked porous blocks. So, powerful trade tested formula for repairing coolant leaks. So this is a coolant leak. It's water that's leaking out, nothing else. So that was 40 quid. 40 quid to keep me going until I can figure out a way to get this fixed. Isn't bad, I don't think. It's worth the risk, okay? Because otherwise I'm just going to keep topping it up with water every day. It's using a lot of water as well. Like it's used probably 2.5 litres of water already today, and we're already midway through the day. And I've barely even driven it. In fact, it's just you know the way it is. So this is, in my opinion, is worth the risk. And I'm gonna have to end up buying a new engine anyway. So there you go. Yeah. So there we go. Job's fucked. I tried to make a positive video for you all. Well, I've made a positive video. It'll be out soon. But instead, I'm having to fucking do another negative video where I'm complaining about how shit my life is and that. They say that bad things come in threes, so what next, eh? But the trusty old thing is my home, and I love it. So we've got to stick with it, haven't we? It might not even be worth £2 by the time it's fixed, but to me it's worth that. It's not got a monetary value, has it? So we move on. If anybody is a Mercedes specialist, a diesel specialist, has an engine that they can put in for me, with no disrespect, but I don't want any chimps that say they're a mechanic when they're not, making it worse. I need mechanics, I need engineers, I need Superman. If anybody out there is Superman and can fix this, no, well, not fix it, take it out, put a new one in, then let me know. I need it urgently as well. I've got big things coming up at the end of this month. I've got this camper van show thing in 2 weeks' time. I really want to go to that, so I've got 2 weeks to try and get it fixed, essentially. Anyway, sorry again that I'm having to give you a negative video. I promise you that there are things coming. There are things coming. I've got plans for videos to try and lighten the mood and all that kind of stuff. In the meantime, have a good day. I hope you're all alright. You know where I am if you need me. The Support Vanlifeus group on Facebook is still there for everybody, and still a good army of people helping each other. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. I'll be bye.